Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So for a start, I will take the hip line. So the hip line is 8 inch. So I'll mark it out with a straight line. After marking, I'll come over to the crouch line and I will be using about 11.5 inch for the crouch line measurement. To get your crouch line, you divide your hip circumference by 4. That is how I got the crouch line, and I added in an extra 1 inch for ease. So now I will mark it out. Please take notes. You are only using the hip and the crouch measurement for this. So now to get the crouch measurement, I will multiply my hip circumference, which is 38. I'll multiply it by 2. So when I did, I got about 76. So 76 divided by 4 is 19. That is how I got the crotch measurement for this. You multiply your hip circumference by 2, and whatsoever it gives you, you divide it by 4, since it's a very free pant to get your crotch measurement. So mine is 17. As you can see, I'm marking it out now. 19, sorry. I'll mark out the 19 inch right now. And now this 19 inch point, I will use it to take a straight line towards the waist area, as you can see. And I'll also and also downwards to the full length of the pants, as you can see also. So after doing that, I will come over to the crotch line and I'll come out to get my crotch curve. So I'll be using 3 inch here to get the crotch curve, and I'll curve out with my curve rule to meet the hip line, from the hip line to the crotch line. And I'll also come down from the crotch line towards the thigh area and make a curve too to meet the straight line, that is from the crouch curve to the crouch to the straight line at the thigh area, as you can see. So that is all for the measurement taking. So I'll take this, I'll cut it out and use it to cut my fabric. So please take note, I'm not cutting the back pattern. I'm using this same pattern to cut the back piece as well. Since it's a very free pant, you don't need to start drafting another pattern. So the front and the back are both equal. So I'll be using the pattern to cut out the front and the back together. And now this is my fabric. As you can see, I've placed it on fold. I'm cutting both the front and the back together. So I'm cutting out 4 pieces from this pattern, 2 for the front and 2 for the back as well. You can also notice I didn't add any sewing allowance, neither did I add the waist measurement. Just follow up the tutorial to know what happens next. So this is my leftover piece I'm using right now. So I'll make a fold into 4 and I'll place my hand at the middle to cut out the pocket of the pants. So I'll just cut out a pocket, a simple pocket. So as you can see, I cut out 4 pieces of the pocket. So now I'll come over to the crotch area of the front piece. I will sew it around the crotch area like this. I'll also do same for the back as well. So this is what it looks like after sewing. So now this is one of the piece. Let me say this is the front piece. So I'll take, this is the back. So I'll place the front and the back together like this, and I'll make sure they align equally together. So I'll come to one side of the piece together, then I'll come down by 1.5 inch, about 1.5 inch from the waistline, as you can see. So I'll make a notch here. This will serve as the point where my pocket will be joined to the piece. From here I'll join the pocket. I'll do same for the other side as well, make a notch on this side as well, and I'll go over to join the pockets. So this is how I'll join the pocket all around the 4 pieces of pocket on the pant piece. So after joining, this is what it looks like. So this is the front and the back. I'll go ahead now and join the front and the back piece together by sewing all the way like this all around to the end of the pant. As you can see, I'll do same for the other side as well. So now I'll go over and do that. So after joining, I brought out my leftover piece and make a fold like this, as you can see. So I'll be cutting a 2-inch wide band. As you can see, this is a 2-inch wide band. For the width is 2 inch, but for the length I'm using the round circumference of the pant. After I joined the pant together, I went ahead and measure round the waist area. Whatever I got on the waist area is what I'm using to cut out this band right now, as you can see. Please take note, I'm using about 3 yards of this fabric. If you may know, this is 3 yards I'm using. That's why I have a bit of leftover fabric which I'm using now. Length so 60 if you fabric, are using a 2 yards fabric for the length of 60, you might not have enough leftovers. So you can just make do of 2.5 yards or 3 yards to have enough leftover fabric. And now guys, I'll go ahead and place the band around the pant, as you can see, on the waist area, right side facing right side. I'll go ahead and sew around. So after sewing, this is what it looks like. You can see I'm done with sewing the band around. So I added holes at the side, the left and right sides of the pants. I went ahead to also fold in the leg opening of the pants with about 2 inch. So this is the rope I made, about 1 inch wide, and it is in length it is the waist measurement times 4. So I have it in 2, one for the front and one for the back. So I'll be passing the rope through the waist area, the band, with my safety pin. I'll pass it to the back area of the band first, that is for one part of the band. I'll push it in, I'll pass it all the way. Remember guys, the rope is the waist measurement, as in the round waist of the pants, divide by 4. That is the length of the rope. So after dividing it by 4, I cut it into 2, one for the front, one for the back. So I've already passed in the back rope. Now I'm passing in the front rope. As you can see, the opening for the rope is at the sides of the pants. Hope you are following. Hope I'm not too fast, guys. Please, if you are not understanding what I'm saying, please, you can watch the video over again to understand what I'm trying to explain. As you can see, so now I am done with the pant. So this is it. All you have to do is to adjust to your waist and size and tie. As you can see, you draw and tie on the left and right area of the pant. So the pant is ready. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.